Yo, hello there guys, I hope you're doing well. Welcome my gorgeous people on YouTube for another live art stream on a chill Monday. It is the 4th of May and we're just going to do a couple hours of sketching and doodling from some sketching that we've already begun. And then tonight we've got Star Trek night. We're watching Star Trek TNG Season 1 Episode 5 live on twitch.tv/MikeyMegaMega, link in the description. But if you just prefer the no music in the background Mikey version of sketching, YouTube is the place. If you want to hang out where most of us are with music, that's over on Twitch. Bear with, I'm just going to keep you a moment whilst I announce on the main channel that we're doing some art, and then we're good to go. I'm going to steal that "I'm so fertile" line and use it one day. One day, Nyati, is that the dream? When you find your K-pop handsome boy star dream, and you cuddle him tight in your big strong arms. Natty, Natty, I don't normally talk about other human beings' appearance, but that is part of your job, so I feel it's okay. But guys, I hope you're all following Yati. She's a super in shape, strong-shouldered hottie. Yati, I'm not saying that you're buff as fuck, but your big bowling ball shoulders make me feel safe. I do like your socials and your cosplays. It's all very good. Keep it up. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to Mikey Mega Mega. She used to be an artist, but she was like, what if I was hot instead? All right. Let's go over here. Okay, over to my channel. Let's make a little post. And then I'm just going to grab the thumbnail. Save. Okay. Oh, what? There's no text. Oh, no. Sorry, no. Screwed up somehow. I'll just type first. Hey guys. Happy Monday. I'm doing a short bit of sketching on Mega Mega Live before Star Trek night on Twitch. Hop in. Alright, we need to play some nice jazz or something. But like jazz that's not secretly coded to make me want to shoot people in Venezuela. Which has context on an earlier conversation. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm not a racist. Don't worry. Only criminals get shot. Are you saying that everyone in Venezuela is a criminal? Abort the stream. Abort. Right, post. There we go, that's a bit better. Every platform's trying to become a social media space as well as whatever the platform originally was. Some people do it better than others. Hi, that's just me. And then let's go back to this one and we say, this is the live accounts. Live art here. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much for bearing with. Right, back to the stream. Hello, much love. All right, guys. Ryuko, hey, welcome on in. Game and art. Hi, guys. Sorry, I was just setting up the live stream and announcing it. I've been following you for 7 years. Oh, Ryuko, you've been following me back when I did much more regular tutorial content. Oh, bless your sweetheart, dude. All right, good over here. Let's just go into the art category on Kick real quick. You know, for the 2 people that might see. Good old Kick. You exist, and that's good. Dashboard.
You must be a Fremen.
Oh shit.
Or in with them. You must be studying.
Oh shit.
Or in with them. You must be studying.
One sec, I'm slightly blind to visitors and guests. One sec, I'm slightly blind. Hey, Steve! Yo, hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Guys, we just got raided by the super dope Steve Sketches. How you doing, big man? Welcome on in. You need to change your Twitch title. I will. I'm going to call it the Steve Sketches Fan Club. Guys, if you like super dope friendly illustrators doing amazing pencil work, then follow Steve Sketches. And my name's Mikey Mega Mega. I run the Steve Sketches unofficial fan account on Twitter, which, because of the algorithm, unfortunately has devolved into Venezuelan snuff footage. But I'm gonna sort that out real soon, Steve. Don't worry. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna no longer drag your name through the mud. I promise. Steve, get yourself a fucking permit, mate. Yo, would you love it? Yeah. We love links after a permit. Okay, thank you. I've got a raid and run. Steve, have a wonderful day. Look after yourself. Welcome on in, people of Steve's community. I hope life is treating you beautifully. We're just going to be doing a bit of sketching tonight. And then we're going to watch Star Trek TNG, Season 1, Episode 5. We're doing some Star Trek The Next Generation live watch-along reactions on Monday night, for those of you who are old. Yeah, let's see what he's been up to. Oh, damn! Oh, that's gorgeous. Is that a particular, like, I'm seeing a wonderful mythical fantasy elf, but is this from a particular genre or thing? Because the tips of her ears are blue, and the tips of her hands and arms are also blue. And maybe she has butterfly wings. Is this an elf from an existing IP, or is this pure Steve? It's gorgeous and it's rich with texture. And I love the selective framing of her background. Damn. Very fucking nice. No time, gotta run. Yeah, fucking get out of here, Steve! I'm sick of seeing him, if anything. Go. Looks more fae than elf. Oh, fuck me, I guess. You've been funny with me, Fenrir, ever since you discovered I was watching Mind Warp MK Ultra videos. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like let's put some distance between us. Sorry, let's move on. I'm just so personally shocked and upset, but I'm still thinking about it. I'm still just like, oh my god, was I watching like weird shit? Fuck. Anyway. It's really ruined my bedtime. Oh, it's somebody's... Oh, by the way, Nick Salottle, warmest wishes. It's somebody's OC that he was drawing for a sketchathon. That is not a sketch. That is a gorgeous illustration. Oh, just a quick sketch, says Steve Sketches. Drive on, mate. Just have a treat instead. I will. I'm just going to go back to that. I'm just going to go back to hand shandies. Okay, and then you want me to change the title? I would love it if Photoshop released drops, just to really blow people's mind.
Very cool, way to go!
Hello! One sec, sorry, I'm just changing my title. Sketching before Star Trek. Chrome Arts, thank you very much for subscribing and welcome on in.
Glorious.
Chrome, I don't know if you're aware, but you can now download my art for free in Discord. It's my way of saying thank you to subs. Have a cookie with your tea. Guys, we're about to start sketching, but I just need to do a little bit of decompressing. We've been learning a lot today, so I'm soaking it in. Game and art. Do you take requests? Sometimes I do, dude. We've been doing the tier 2 Hello Balloon People promotion, where I basically have, it's like 9 by 3 by 3, right? So it's 9, and for 3 months. Basically, I've got about 50, maybe 50 or 60 black and white waifu illustrations based on people's keywords and suggestions in this massive list that I'm doing over the summer. I got all the suggestions though back in December. So every now and then I open up a little bit to mixed ideas. How are those going? Well, they're sitting there exactly as planned, waiting to be done. But in the course of a month, this month in particular, I want to do more sketches. Then we need to do the end of month stuff early as possible. And then we're going to just do tier 2 balloon people in the window. Is that October? Mate, time flies. Don't give them ideas, they already suck. Psycha, see, Psycha's always really, really lovely to me. She's not like the rest of you. Psycha, you star, how you doing? I'm just having some biscuits really quickly before we start sketching. How's life? Psycha, how's the Hunt Showdown? And other such games. Dude, I hope you're feeling a bit more leveled on your meds. Much love. The one takeaway I have from anybody who tells me they're on medication is how fucked up their dreams are. With the exception of one person who told me they don't even have dreams anymore. We're used to you, mate. Cheers, guys. Time do be flying. Oh yeah, man. Oi, fuck you, we are nice. I don't know. I don't know. You guys are always bursting my bubble. Whenever I have a good bubble, the first thing you want to do is put a pin in it by giving me facts and information, telling me that you're worried about me. Hey, Rat Enjoyer, how you doing? How long have you been drawing for? Dude, barely started. I've literally only I'm just having like a cup of tea and a biscuit. We were playing video games. But I'm about to start. Uber Freak, you've put tequila in your tea. Oh. Alright. Today, I heard for the first time in my life the words plutonium jazz. And now I'm going to make it all of your problem. Just went to the doctors. 2 more! By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, join us live on Twitch. Link in the description for weird jazz as well. Hey, Lone Dragon. Nice to see you, big guy. I hope you draw some Wuthering Waves. I've not played that, but it's on my list. Zenless Zone 0. Brown Dust. Wuthering Waves. I'll turn it down. Are all things I look forward to. I'm going to go get some food. Fenrir, have a lovely evening, dude. Thank you for hanging out, mate. Good luck shifting the last of your bits and kit, mate. Smooth sailing, big man. Alright, we've got to warm up a little bit. Just do some abstract stuff. Rat Enjoyer. No, I meant how many years. Oh, sorry, dude. Like, I don't know, what are we looking at this point? I'm pretty old now, mate. Like, maybe 15 years in terms of the style that I do and what I do in general. I have not studied in a way that has made me learn quickly. Where I've gotten to in 15 years, I think another person could genuinely reach inside of 2 or 3, for reals, if they really, like, committed and just did all the good stuff. I've done good stuff and bad stuff. I've committed a lot of crime. I've been a bad man. You don't understand what they made me do to become a waifu artist. You have to kill a man in prison, otherwise they don't let you in to the Mark Crilly gang. We already ruined something for him today. Let him have his music. This is not jazz. This is freeform plutonium jazz. Plutonium jazz is a movement of jazz based on the arrhythmic clicking of a Geiger counter. See, Lakisto understands. Yeah, this isn't core jazz. This is a very particular subgenre. Imagine jazz Venetian snares. By the way, Lakisto has just subscribed with tier 2. Lackey, my boy, allow me, Lakisto, to look deep into your future. Lakisto, I'm about to find out your upcoming luck for a future event, project, date, or thing. Don't worry, I make them quick now. We made a meal out of them last time, but that's mostly for the 5 giftos. However, we are still indeed reaching deep into cosmic knowledge. Lakisto, can you do me a favor, dude? Can you type in chat !D20? Like literally just type that into chat for me. And I will pull for you. Hell yeah, 1 in a 12. Lakisto, a 1 in a 12. Everybody knows it's the hell. You can't really freestyle to jazz that I've never heard before. Yo. 1. Bang. 12. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Lakisto right here. Your upcoming fortune. Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be mushroom music jazz. If I was like, guys, I've been listening to new jazz, and then I turn it on, and I'm just like, guys, you've heard this new form of jazz, and it's just, and it's just like, wom 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 wom, you will fall into a deep sleep, wom 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 wom. Kill the president! Kill the president! Wom, 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 wom. Guys, I fall asleep to this new type of jazz every night. You will kill the president! When you hear the code phrase, basket avocado, you will kill the president of the United States. And then you guys are like, oh, don't listen to that, Mikey. All right, Lakisto. Let me just drag this over here, my camera. Fucking technology, I tell you. Lakisto! We've got a very simple chibi lifestyle, dude. However, it's double chibi, so actually you reinforce. It's a simple life. You're a simple fella, and I respect that. So am I. Don't be too scared by the future, though. We have to embrace what's before us. And if you make sure that you travel with a good group of hot friends, remember, make sure you're not the ugliest one in your friendship group. then you will be able to have a wonderful garden life. But there's another card under here. This is a rare. Lakisto. Ah, Lakisto, I think you might have two girlfriends. Because Lakisto's got a double stuffed pack. One wonderful posh girlfriend. And one suspiciously younger nighttime girlfriend. Oh, Lakisto, you dog. I didn't realise. Lakisto does the double whiny on the shiny. Lakisto, I have not seen somebody get a double luck pull before out of this current deck. That in itself is very unique. Would you rather have really good luck with one girlfriend, or would you rather be like Lakisto and have solid rare luck with two girlfriends? Wow. Did not know. Lakisto must work at the garden centre because he's spilling a lot of seed. Clumsy man. Fascinating. Oh, Lakisto, I've not actually seen a double stuff before in this generation of Nikkei. We've had one other time, once, long ago, I think. Losty, I want to learn this so bad. Where do I start? Losty, if you're a complete super beginner, I have free drawing tutorials on YouTube. I've got loads of basics for building blocks for drawing waifus, dude. Should you be interested, just search for Mikey Mega Mega on YouTube. Gotta love it old stuff. No, I think we've realised I have to reset my search history on all my apps. Ruggy, welcome back. Yeah, tier 2 pulley. Just some abstract cape fold stuff. Cape fold, a bit like Cape Fear.
Just tea, thank you.
Normally I say if you're watching on YouTube, it's worth noting that you have silence, whilst on Twitch we have music. I think right now I'm going to say if you're watching on Twitch, it's worth noting that you can always watch me on YouTube with no music in the background, just me on audio. We're getting a bit exploratory today with this plutonium jazz. Also, thank you for the follow. Warmest wishes, CLM. Yeah, lucky YouTubers. Dempsey, welcome back, dude. Hi, guys. Hey, Nick. Playing anime games inspired Mikey to draw more waifus. A little bit. The anime game we played earlier, I'm done with it now. We're not going to go back. It's fine for what it is, but it's not what I'm looking for. It's very pretty and very shallow. That reminds me, I wonder how... No, I was going to start name dropping. Mm. I think after you've sat through some of Radiohead's later albums, all of this is water off a duck's back. How have you been? I can't complain, Psycho. All of my concerns are of my own making. I am behind on projects. We've got lots to do. I think my house might be falling into a state of disrepair, so I need to start working a bit harder and thinking about building costs. There's a little tiny flue thing I have at the bottom of the chimney in each room, because it's an old English house, so you have to keep the airflow going through the middle, otherwise damp can be in your chimney if you don't work it. And I pulled a basket away the other day, and all like the cement from the inside of the chimney had piled like dust and poured through the flume. And I was like, I remember hearing a load of noises, and I think there's a bird's nest in my chimney, because I heard loads of bird flapping like up and down inside of there for ages. And inside the flume bit, where like all the chimney dust has fallen down, there's just loads of twigs and sticks and like animal fur. So I think like a bird's nest has like come apart, and it's like, so I'm just like, great, now I can't use my fireplace or anything. So there's just loads of little things where it's like, oh god, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Loads of petty stuff I've got to do. I need to go to the post office and finally send something. What else is going on in my life? Nothing much else, Psycho. I'm pretty boring. How about you, dudes? Outside of meds, tell me something about your day that's got nothing to do with streaming or gaming. Also, hello guys, warmest wishes. How you guys doing? Welcome on in, thanks for the follows. We're just tossing around today. We're not boring. Asleep? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Being up a little bit too late. Doing nothing. Judging all of your life decisions until you're too exhausted and the sun's coming up. And then you pass out in a day and you wake up when the sun's going down and you're like, wow, I think I might have depression. And then you're just like, shit, I've got 5 minutes before I go live for an evening live stream. And then you bring all the fun and all the energy and all the positivity. And then the stream goes off and you can't fall asleep because you're overstimulated. And you're just like, okay, great, the cycle repeats. Wonderful. Happy summer, everybody. Hell yeah. I'm just blocking out some lights and darks for this material. I don't really know how to go about a lot of the sort of abstract shading you get material. Let's just throw in some stuff and see how we feel about it as we go. Monzon Vacretin. I first discovered you on YouTube. Oh, Monzon, welcome on over, dude. How you doing, man? Man, I watch your tutorials on making anime heads. Thank you so much for the information. Now I'm making them when I can. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. I'm really pleased. That how to draw anime heads tutorial was the one that they used in a UK TV advert to represent YouTube in a Vodafone promotion or something. That's a very popular, useful one, but it's also one of my safer, visually safer for work tutorials. Head to angles. Mate, building blocks all day. I want to play like an RPG that's got loads of rolling weird jazz like this. Like, I'd love to play some sort of edit of Final Fantasy VIII where the core inspiration is still the main Final Fantasy VIII music. But like when you're going around the map and doing like junction encounters and stuff, it's like this sort of music. Especially when you're like in like Balm and Galbadia and the area with the Timberwolves. I feel like out of all of the Final Fantasies, 8 is the one which most lends itself to a sort of speculative jazz soundtrack. Also, thank you for the follow. Joshua, or Jehoshua. Yo, what's up? What's good? Hey, Friesen, how you doing, man? I'm almost done with my condo renovations. Oh my god, Nyati, you're in a new place. Oh, dude, that, look, warmest wishes. That can be such a stress, especially when you have to sleep in your construction area. Oh, nice one, dudes. New digs for the wonderful Nyati, eh? Oh, yeah, sis. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had a mental breakdown because I got scammed a few days ago. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That was during my trucking day, moving the majority of my stuff. Oh my god. Just being like, oh. And then you get a text message and it's like, hey, the paint arrives at 6. You have to make sure you're there. Please make sure the drywall is done by 8. And you're just like, fuck. I fucking hate fucking everything. That's gotta suck so much, Natty. Much love, mate. Much love. Always come talk to your boy Mikey, Nyati. Don't worry. I still remember you as a graphics designer, illustrator. You've still got kudos as far as I'm concerned. Mikey doing art. Are you doing Art Attack or Blue Peter? I think Art Attack's great. Art Attack is basically what Jazzer ended up adopting. Do you know what I mean? All the stuff that Neil Buchanan did with different materials and different fun ideas is kind of like what eventually, and this is, I'm not saying he's copied him or anything like that. I just mean out of like the vibe. Ended up being a lot of what Jazz's very YouTube tracking friendly stuff ended up being. So it's kind of cool to see a little bit of Neil Buchanan's spirit live on. It's pretty cool. Okay, just as a really quick double check, type 1 in chat if you even remotely like the music we're listening to, because I am really vibing this, and I think I might be the only one. This is really doing it for me. Then again, I did travel to Prague with a friend of mine once with the explicit intent to go to one of those underground jazz nights where you sit down with dinner and a coffee and listen to live jazz. Unfortunately, I am that guy. Yeah, but it's so crunchy. Damn, I can't help you people. I can't. I like it. I can't help you people. I can't help you people. The only music Natty knows is the intro theme song to a K-drama. It'll be something like really weird. It'll be like Wonderful Boys Endless Love Evergarden. No, but Kwansung Yo in Wonderful Boys Loveless Evergarden, you don't understand. He's actually got a heart of gold, even though he has an ear piercing. Yeah, all right, mate. No, but they're so pretty. All right, mate. The Jazzahadarach. What a word. Bowler 156. Is there any specific part of your art that you're currently working on improving? Or any part you'd like to improve on? Bowler, that is a brilliant question. And one that I think goes through a lot of people's minds. For me, Bowler, what I've been dealing with a lot recently, it's been my theme for like a couple years, is expediency and deciding what I'm willing to lose in, say, quality or refinement for the sake of drawing more often, quicker. I still want to do like highly rendered, lovely art pieces, but I have so many different art ideas in my head. But I also want to learn to ideally be able to have an idea and just spend 2 days on it, no more. And the idea might not be the best piece of artwork in the world, but it's communicated and it's there. And if you really love it, then render on top for a couple days. But essentially be able to just actually get more stuff out more often. For the moment, it's just starting with a lot more sketching. But I recently just did a piece where I basically just didn't even do a refined sketch. Just the initial sketch, nothing else. No refinement. Loads of it was wrong. Skip everything. I went straight to color. Without doing like the painty render method where you render all over. I still did just like color to clipped mask layers. Which is quite an experience. Obviously, I need to get better at drawing anything and everything. But the thing that I do sort of have my mind on, dude, is time. Time spent. All I want to do is eat junk food. It requires no cooking. I get a veggie-based meal a day, though. Hell yeah. Get that green in, yeah? What do I do? Air fryer combos, I think. That's me a lot of the time. And oh no, the salad bowls. Sorry, I knew there was something. I really got into that salad bowl habit because it's just so easy and so consistent. Salad bowl in, different meat on top. I should probably mix it up a bit. I like your sketch then render over. It has a charming roughness. Hey, thank you very much. That's pretty much the best you're going to get out of it is a charming roughness. But there is that whole thing where it's like, okay, that sketch you do is full of life. And if part of your process is completely covering it up and then having to come back to it later and do line art and stuff and render back in, it's like, should I be trying to find a bit more of a shortcut in this process? Easier said than done. Your tutorials got me to a fairly solid intermediate level. I mean, yeah, all they are is sort of beginner stuff, so I'm glad to hear it. So I'm always curious what the tutorial makers are learning. Oh, well, I'm mostly self-taught. There's a couple books that I did find very useful, including Michael Hampton's design. It's like figure design and invention or something. In terms of like really big, bold shapes, like just to jump in with big, fun stuff. How to draw comic book heroes and villains the Marvel way. I think that might be a Stan Lee book. But what I tend to do now is I just learn techniques less. I'm like the anti-Dizzy Cower, and I really should be more like her because she's amazing. Dizzy Cower literally learns techniques, Photoshop tricks and stuff. And the closest I get to actually studying for myself is I will just grab a piece of artwork which I think blows my mind, and I will just try to work out why it's really awesome, and then try to remember that when I next do a drawing of my own. Must remember to have something awesome in my own art. I must remember. Oh, thank you for the follow. Dempsey studies artists that they like, and then they watch the stream and the speed paints a few times, and then try to get it. Yeah, so I'm quite similar. I'm big into doing studies of what I think is amazing. I'm worried about you, Mikey. I hope no UK politicians censor your amazing art. Fortunately, all my characters are over 18, and none of them are actually fucking. I just draw them sexy. But I know what you mean, Microdraw. It is a very, it's very, very curious. I mean, if all of those stories are true, right? It still feels halfway between the truth and an advertising gimmick. Ever since Little Tay, I haven't trusted anything online. Look at all my shit. Look at this car. Look at my shit. Wait a minute. None of that is your shit. And you're a little girl. You're not even a little boy. Holy shit. It's fun. Hell yeah, dude. I sent you a song to check out on Spotify right now. The vibe is way more upbeat, but it's also funky jazz. Not right now. Okay, thank you. Sea Doctor, sorry. How you doing, man? Absolutely beautiful artwork today. Fantasy Knights. Oh, hotties in armor. Hell yeah. You want to call him a fantasy knight? Then they're a fantasy knight. Armored waifus. How's life treating you, dude? Okay, this might not be the best soundtrack for streaming, but I fucking love it, and this is definitely gonna come on again when I'm like working offline. After I finish watching Reacher season 3. My current thing that I put on when I'm doing artwork offline is I'm watching Reacher on Amazon. Reacher? I barely know her. Did you watch more Pluribus? Did it get better? It depends what you want. I would say that Pluribus slows down to a crawl. And the revelations and events that happen across the whatever, let's say it's 9 episodes, would have made for a pretty good 6-episode series. I still loved the big opening idea. I'm still curious about where it goes. But some people might say it breathes and just builds the character at its own pace. I would say it's dangerously self-indulgent at the cost of the flow of the narrative. But overall, I do like it. It's just that, like many TV shows, it really splooges all of its idea and money in the first 2 episodes. And after that, it's just people going around dealing with it. It's more of a drama. Has anybody else seen Pluribus? I'm trying to keep it very non-spoilery and very vague. Forget that. Has anybody seen The Chair Company? With Tim from I Think You Should Leave. Is it Tim? Oh yeah, Plutonium Jazz. So I'm listening to a playlist based off of a Plutonium Jazz song. I'm just going to drag... Do you have Spotify, Adorable? I'll drag the link into chat. Basically, it's a subgenre of jazz loosely based around the intermittent clicking of a Geiger counter. So it gets a little bit arrhythmic sometimes. And apparently it's called Plutonium Jazz. And I only heard about it earlier today. Mike, you mentioned The Chair Company. Doesn't sit right with me. I hate you. Sanks, have you ever been to Japan before? Yeah, Sanks, I've been 5 times, or 4, or 5, I think. Yeah, I like going to Japan. I haven't been recently. What about you, dude? I was watching a Tea with Mandy live stream when her and Mo were in Japan. And they were in Nara because of the deer park. And they went up to a big tree and they were like, ooh, look at that tree. Because it had like a massive fence around it. And they were like, oh, I wonder if it's like a, you know, a sacred tree or something. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to be that guy. Because I recognized the tree. I was like, that's a 3,000-year-old sycamore tree. It's pictured as a sapling in some ancient woodblock prints and texts. It's one of the oldest trees there. And although it has religious import, it's not a sacred Shinto shrine. They're out there literally in Japan experiencing it, and I'm just like, actually, weeb fact check from my computer in my home in my underwear. Bet you feel silly now. Anyway, moving on. Is it an Apple TV show? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. They had like the first episode on Amazon. But honestly, the first episode is actually the most interesting episode. So you could just watch that and be like, ooh. And if you know that the rest of it is more of a drama than it is a continuation of episode 1, you can actually watch the first episode and be perfectly satisfied. And as somebody who likes that sort of genre of film and that ramping up, escalating danger until everything happens, and by then it's too late, I actually recommend episode 1 Pluribus to anyone who's a big sort of thriller horror fan, knowing that you don't need to watch episode 2 if you only like episode 1 for the events of episode 1. I hope that makes sense. But Pluribus really is a really solid first episode, and you don't have to worry about watching the rest of the series. But putting on the first episode whilst you're just chilling out, it's like, oh damn, okay. Milochromatic, how's life? Thank you for the follow over on YouTube. 5 or 4 or 4 or 5, 5,445 times. Dempsey, a part of my soul, never left Japan. It's because of the paperwork. Refused the visa. They actually make it really difficult over there. There we go. Seemed like a good idea just to do something a bit more abstract whilst warming up. The thing about weird rumples and folding cloth is that, like, as long as you've got the main flow, you can kind of make up the details. As long as you understand which bit you're describing as up and down, the rest is just a bunch of pull points. Alright, this boy needs a wee. I'm going to hit you guys with an ad break. I'll see you on the other side. That way nobody has any adverts for the rest of the hour. Thank you for hanging out and supporting your boy. See you shortly. Oh, I better start recording when I come back. Also, where's my mouse? There we go. Hey yo, I've just realised it's pretty much dinner time, so I've put some chicken in the air fryer. And then I'll go down, I'll stick it on a big salad. Fern in a hooded robe. Hell yeah, brother. It's supposed to be feet. Which layer had all the grey? Let's go in and quickly. This reminds me of Chocolate Rain, this bit right here, I don't know why. Something da 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 ba da ba bam ba da da so da ba. Like the not the Chocolate Rain bit, but the other bit where he has to sing on it. Da 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 da. What was that guy's name? Tay. Chocolate Rain. You always had to lean away from the microphone to do a really big gulp of air. You people nowadays are like, oh, Mr. Beast threw a car into a valley and made 5 YouTubers touch it to win £1 million. And it's like, you don't even know what you've come from, man. You don't know Chocolate Rain. I don't want to fucking hear you, what you're fucking watching. Get out of my sight. I need to open up one of those, if you look at my, overall screen, you'll notice it in the top right, I have a color history swatch, instead of like a color selection thing. I really want both of them together. Like, I'd love to have a swatch here with the selection thing up here. I'm sure there's a way. A little technical trick for the cool kids. absolute bangers on here. Okay, how abstract can I get without it feeling like I've got no idea what I'm doing? I'm trying to take this idea that I've just done with a cloth, and I'm just like, I could apply this to metal. Just keep vibing shapes. No one will ever really know. Hey Bill, how you doing, man? Hey, we're getting really funky with it. It's jazz night. Fenrir was like, fuck this shit, and he left. I'm not even kidding. I'm kidding slightly. Oh, hey, you're still here. Sorry, dude. That first song was pretty bad. Really, the first song is... That was wild, because the first song is what the playlist is based on. The first song is the one that got my attention. Fenrir's like, please can we meet some hot girls? And I'm just like, yeah, let's just go to one more jazz bar. There's no hot girls in the jazz bar, Mikey. It's just more people like you. No, just one more, I promise. I'm like the guy who doesn't want to leave the strip club. Everyone else is really tired. The limo's waiting outside. Mikey, we're done. No, let me just get one more lappy for the lols. Just one more lappy. We could have even gone to a jazz bar in Prague, but no. Someone wants to live inside his house. Someone wants to be a professional shut-in. Oh no, too good for Fenrir in Prague, apparently. I've left the booths separate because I want to try them with a soft brush. H Pixel, welcome back, dude. How you doing, man? Yeah, we're just chilling out, mate. Listening to a bit of jazz on Twitch. Usual vibing.
This guy's got the right idea.
Hello. Thank you for the follow. Oh, cheers for the follows. Warmest wishes. Hey, guys. Damn. Right, I've got to go eat my food, and we're coming up to 10 o'clock soon. It's nearly time for Star Trek. Is a black armor lady an OC or a character I don't know about it? I mean, I feel like saying OC puts too much weight on it. Yeah, it's just a random doodle. We randomed up her shape yesterday. I am looking at a picture of black armor now, though. But the picture is obviously nice, and what I'm doing is boiling it down into free hard brush tones for the sake of expediency on a random idea for no reason. Who got the Steam controller? Wait, what? Clemens. Oh, sorry, I don't. Clemens, I thought like I was doing a giveaway that I'd forgotten about. Who got the Steam controller in the end? Oh shit, what? No, I never gave it a go, dude. I still use my PS5 controller for the majority of games on Steam. And when I'm playing a fighting game, I use the Xbox controller because it's really robust for combat and the D-pad's really good. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'd like for you to draw her again, but from behind with spread legs. Oh, thank you. I have been receiving your emails, yes. Seriously though, my chicken is done. I need to go down and smash it. Smoosh it into my belly. Chewing not guaranteed. Hello. I've been watching a lot of who's the Fever Cell guy again? Agoto. And he doesn't even sketch. He just starts laying down hard colors and then moving them and then eventually coming back and rendering and blending them and stuff. So I'm not quite anywhere near his stratosphere. But seeing as we do have a sketch, I'm trying to be way more bold by just laying down hard brush colors straight in instead of soft blending up all the way. I wouldn't do it for much, but for metal, for the sake of a sketch metal, you can kind of get away with it. Probably wouldn't do it for skin and stuff and organics. He does, and he makes it look amazing. But goats tend to do that, don't they? Mikey, what pen size do you use for your line art? Usually size 7, 8 for a lot of the pencil brushes. In terms of the actual lines, when I'm working on a 3000 by 5000 canvas at 350 DPI. Depends if I'm just getting really bold. When I just do the DGA main brush for big soft stuff, it's like 15 to 20. Same with the chalk brush until I come back and use it for details or blending. Oh, Fenrir, so you've been watching. I don't know. I'm not the only one who's hard coded. The greater good. DG main. Mikey, your Photoshop question. Can't you just drag one of the windows down between the layers of the top group? I only want the swatches though. I don't want these 3 folders. But that has basically answered my question. Small thumbnail. What if I change its thumbnail type? Show search bar. All right, smart ass. Well done. Thank you for solving my problem. Pat on back. Go on, Dempsey. Go get a can of Coke. They're in the kitchen. Any more dickheads want to solve my problems? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thank you. Yeah, good shout. I assumed it was something like that. I just didn't want to make a big deal out of it in the middle of a stream in case it became a headache. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Damn. Hard-coded. A Gatto, the one-layer enjoyer. Gumball, is he a one-layer guy? I could believe that. I was in his stream earlier when he just did the beautiful face of that character redraw, and then he's just like, something in Korean, like, sometimes I'm leader. And he just starts immediately painting over the hair with flesh tones. And I'm just like, ah! And then he just immediately changes the hairstyle, flawlessly puts it all back in place. And I'm just like, oh. I can't hang out in here, man. It's doing me mental proc. That man is very, very good at what he does. I can't fucking deal with it. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. Hashtag stop. Hashtag stop it. Go. No. British humor doesn't translate super well into Korean, I've noticed. So. Gorgeous, lovely, lovely raven. Oh god, what was I doing with this yesterday? Leave on the screen. What layer are we on? What layer is this on? I don't think we should be this far over the top either. man, these have been slapping so hard all night. Hey Elementos and Toasted. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome. You're catching us towards the end of a sketching session. It's actually been a really short one, sadly. Having a sort of 2.5 hour window is really not enough time to really sink in. But I remember some very good advice, which was literally like, if you have 30 minutes to draw. Don't be like, ooh, that's not enough time to really get in a zone. I'll barely do any warm-up. Because all these little bits of experience add up. So we're just doing a little bit of a draw because we are about to go and watch Star Trek. Over here on Twitch, we're live on twitch.tv/MikeyMegaMega, link in the description, as well as YouTube. And because I'm an old guy whose audience, with a handful of wonderful exceptions, doesn't always get all of my references, I've realised that instead of blaming people for being younger than me, which is disgusting, frankly, and their fault, I should be building bridges. And how better to do that by making Generation Z consume millennial media so that they'll understand all my stupid little phrases and things. So we're going to do a Star Trek TNG watch-along. I'm back from the dance chair. Kevin, welcome back. How you been? Cells. Cells interlinked! Row. What are you talking about? Cells interlinked. Cells within cells. What's it like to hold a loved one in your arms? Cells. Cells! Constant K. Oh, I trash talked Jazz. I got 10 minutes. Good. Now, read the room and watch your mouth. It's a good life skill, but rather fascinatingly, not everybody learns to adopt. I've joined the dark side. Oh, it's Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day, guys. Sorry, I forgot to draw a Star Wars character with a lightsaber. I really just want to do loads more drawing. Tomorrow I said I was going to do the gardening. I really do have to. I really don't want to. I just want to sit inside the house all day. I have to do some gardening tomorrow, otherwise my garden is fucked. I opened the door today and there was like stinging nettles, like really fresh green stinging nettle. Not stinging nettle, whatever, the sharp weed ones. Brambles. It's like green tentative brambles were reaching up towards my front door. I was like, get back! You fuckers! Maybe we'll fit in an art stream tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know if it's the art I want to do or if it's just the jazz I want to listen to. Alright, let's take some of our folds that we've learnt about. Just over here. I'm sorry to tell you this, monkey. But you're not even at baseline. Best I can do is get you out of this building alive. After that, you're on your own. Okay, we'll come back to that. Damn, that was a fucking journey. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Just tea, thank you.
Thank you very much for the follow.
He must be a Fremen, or in with them. He's studying us.
Oh, yo, hello. Fimal. Forfin. Hello, British man. Yo, what's good, Forfin? If I had to guess by your username, are you some sort of Northern European man? Some sort of Nord stroke, Swede stroke, Dane stroke, Finn. Question mark? No, not at all. Fuck you. All right, cool. Yo, welcome on in, Fimal. Hey, Fimal, thank you for that raid, dude. How you doing, brother? Fimal, what you been up to? Let me give you a quick click. Am I following you already, dudes? Or are we new friends? Hi, we're sketching today. We're just doing waifu sketches. Oh, dude, you've been doing gorgeous ladies. Oh, you do monster ladies. Oh, hell yeah. Right, let me give you a follow right away. Oh, dude, lovely waifus. Yo, Fimal, what have you been working on today? And if it's safe for work, do you fancy sharing it? Let us know if you would like to, and we'll get you a link or a permit. Welcome on in. My name is Mikey, illustrator from England. I'm a beginner drawing tutorials on YouTube. I've just discovered a new form of jazz, which is blowing my mind. However, welcome on in, but we're actually about to stop drawing. I need to really quickly eat my dinner. We've got 15 minutes, and we're about to do a Star Trek watch-along. So, sorry if you're expecting more art, but that's literally about to stop. But welcome on in, you gorgeous people. Hope you've been having a gorgeous day, though. Also, I'm trying to draw Raven from Stellar Blade. But today we're just sketching, really. And now we've gone back to Eve. I'm just filling up the time. How you doing? Lovely to have you. Here's what I was working on. Oh yeah, don't worry, Fimal. We have to give you a permit, that's all, no stress. Dude, do you want to paste it again? Cheers, Nathan. Anyway, Forfin, sorry, I'm so nosy, dude. Forfin, what country are you from? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I had a stab in the dark and all I've got is a no. I'm just like, mate, come on, you got to inform me. Zero Thomas, how you doing, by the way? Zero, I want to show you my Chun-Li if I drew, maybe next time. Yeah, Zero Thomas, you're more than welcome to. On YouTube, I'm not set up to do that yet. My YouTube live streaming side's still quite basic. You don't have to, but do remember it's completely free to do so. But if you come over to Twitch, follow the link in my description, twitch.tv/Mikey Mega Mega. That's a much easier place for me to click on the links and see what you guys are up to. But no stress, dude. Whenever works for you. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, we do like a page of waifus round here, dudes. Oh, thank you for raiding over, mate. You've raided into the right place. We do like looking at people's waifus, and we do like a page full of different sketches and ideas. Who is this, good sir? Is this like, is she part dragon? What's going on? Tell me a little bit about this character. Also, kudos for the beauty mark on the boob. We like beauty marks on our characters as well. We like a lot of things. Primal, you appear to have good taste. Forfin is an anime character. Ah, you, sir, are a fan of Vagabond. Got it. That's why I thought you might be, like, Northern European. Yeah, so when people ask me for manga recommendations, I've got loads. But if somebody ever asks me, like, Mikey, what might be a manga? Now, it's less now, because they had the anime. But back in the day, if people ask me, Mikey, give me a manga suggestion I've probably never heard of, which is relatively complete. And I'd be like, try, sorry, I nearly said Vagabond. Wait. Sorry, Vagabond's the other one. Vagabond's the Miyamoto Musashi one. Sorry, what I meant to say was Vinland Saga. Sorry, I've got a load of, I confuse really fucking good manga. So yeah, I usually am just like, yo, if you've never heard of it, maybe try Vinland Saga. You might actually like that. Historically accurate Viking simulator. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sorry, but we now have to stop. I have to go eat. And I will be back with you in a tick of a talk. Does anybody fancy dropping me a marker? Just so that we've got some sort of thumbnail. I'm just trying to work out. Ah, fuck it. I'll just focus on this because it's got a bit of colour. There we go. Hello. Let's change the lights. What we got? Sorry guys, I'm not mental. I'm just doing this for a thumbnail. I don't know what I fancy. What about blue? Oh, Pixie. Sorry. Don't worry, Pixie. You're free from any modding. I'll do it myself. There we go. I know it's vaguely there. Right. I will see you shortly, you gorgeous people. Thanks for hanging. We're slowly filling up our little page of dreams. Alright, one sec. I'm gonna go munch, and I will return. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna... Oh, an ad break is coming up anyway. Perfect. See you gorgeous people on the other side. Once I find my face cam. Ew. Wow. I am flushed with food. Right, it's just occurred to me I should have done this before I left. But, you gorgeous people on YouTube and Kick, thank you very much for hanging out. We are continuing live on twitch.tv/MikeyMegaMega, link in the description. But we're going to move over and watch Star Trek, so I can't record that on YouTube. Feel free to join us, or hang out tomorrow for a bit more sketching and art, if I'm live. That dinner was delicious. You guys are amazing. Take care. Peace. Bye guys. Bye YouTube. Bye Kick.